Hello, songwriter friends. I'm going to try to explain why the song Wait For Me from Hadestown is so evocative. And I'm going to slavishly imitate Brett and look at this from the point of view of we're all trying to get to one note. And in this song, that note is G. And I'm going to argue that the reason this works so well is because the whole song is about striving to get to G, to the home note, just like he's striving to get to Eurydice, but he can't quite get there. He's just all the striving without arriving. So let's look at how this starts. He starts off with Hermes talking, how to get to Hadestown. You have to take the long way down through the underground, under cover of night, laying low, staying out of sight. Okay, so the chords are pretty straightforward. E minor, C major, G major, D major. And one could easily argue that the song is in G major, and so we're doing 6, 4, 1, 5. So right off the bat, we have a chord cycle that is kind of setting up a deceptive cadence each time. So you go 6, 4, 1, 5, and it might be nice to hear this go to 1. Part of the reason is because in the D major, that F sharp is the leading tone of G. It's why 5-1 works so well. You want to hear this go up to G and this go down a fifth to G, right? But we don't get that. We constantly keep going to E minor, and we call it a deceptive cadence because it goes to the minor 6 instead of from 5 down to 1. Okay, so that's the first way in which we're constantly striving for G and not quite getting there. The next way he does it is the voicing here. On the right hand, you've got basically a B minor chord, and he just plays that the whole time. So when you do that over an E, you're getting an E minor 9 chord, right? So E, you get the 7, and then you get this 9th, which is the first note above E there, right? So that has a certain emotional, winsome, reflective, longing, wanting, yearning maybe, okay? So how do you get to Hadestown, right? Orpheus is leaning in, tell me. Well, you have to take the long way down. Oh man. So look what happens here. Once you play this over a C, now the chord extension is such that this is the flat 5 or the sharp 4. Either way, it's a tritone. C to F sharp. That's the devil's interval. That's a very tense interval. So we've gone from a minor 9, which is, emotional but not particularly upsetting, to like the tritone, which is very upsetting. Okay, so then, by the way, this F sharp really was trying to get to G. That's the leading tone to G the whole time. So this is like playing this key role and kind of guiding our emotions the whole time. We're really focused on this F sharp, okay? And then we go to G. Now at this point it's a G major 7, right? And there is tension in there because it's that major 7th, underground, under cover of night. And then we start to resolve the tension in D major, and we're thinking maybe we're finally going to do this motion where we go from D to G and F sharp to G. We get this, and we don't, okay? So this F sharp has finally become the actual leading tone of the key in the dominant, where we're like, please give us the G, please give us the G, and you don't get the G. Okay, so Orpheus does that, and he goes around in circles until you get to the bottom land, and then Orpheus comes in and goes, wait for me, I'm coming, wait. Now, we can talk about the rhythmic elements, but look at the melodic structure here. So, right when we're here, get to the bottom land, we finally get a G. But it's a G over a D chord, so it's actually really dissonant, right? When you play it, it's like a sus4, which is pretty, but it's not resolved, right? There's tension, so we immediately have this tension. Wait, and then so he starts on the G. We're not really home. It's a falling note to the E minor. Okay, wait for me. Now he descends, right? Trying to get all down to G. He's trying to start it trying to get to G. Wait for me. Now look what he does here. If you play this note over a C major, is there anything more beautiful than like a C major 9? And this is on me, wait for me, okay? Like the most emotional part of this is wait for me. So wait, so we're playing wait, right? We're not really G, wait, darn it, for me, oh. Now we're trying to get, I'm trying to get to you, I'm coming. Okay, he's playing a 3rd scale degree over a G major. This is the chord we want. We want to go here, coming. We're down to the 2nd scale degree, we're almost there. This is the dominant of G. D wants to go down to G so bad, but we don't get it. The G we get is up here, over the D major chord again, which is tense, and we go to the E minor again. Okay, and then back to the C. We get that ninth again. Come in again. Not quite there. And then finally, at the end, though, of his little thing, he gets, what is it? Wait for me, I'm coming So we're like, oh, he's gonna get it. But then Hermes pops in again as it goes River Styx. So we still don't get it. It becomes the third scale degree of the E minor again. River Styx is high and wide, and we're back to this. Cinder blocks and razor. So the whole thing is like this, oh, please, can we get home to G, please? And it just keeps missing and keeps striving and not getting there and it's over tension. And I argue that that's why this is so compelling as a song. I think that's the mechanism of why. And there's some other parts where the fates come in and talk and stuff, and then the ending's a little different. But I think that's the heart structure of the song. So let me know if you disagree with me. I'd be fascinated to know why. And otherwise, I hope this is interesting and useful. Thanks, guys. Bye.